Hello everyone, and welcome to the thing that I promised would be last week, but I just had to make a stupid Halloween episode. This is going to be a very simple and short video to teach you the very basics of cube draft. So I guess I need to get the big question out of the way first. What even is a cube? Well, its origin, like most things card games, is from Magic the Gathering. You create a large pool of cards, usually designed for 8 people to be able to draft, so if you go with the usual pony ratio of 4 boosters to put 12 cards each for 8 people, you get a pool of 384 cards. Or to make the job easier on yourself, you can do 192 so you can draft as a group of 4. So for the best way to summarise it is that you're making your own expansion designed pretty much only for limited play, usually to be drafted in the usual manner like I explained in my last video. But you may now be asking yourself, what is it actually going to be like? And to be fair, that is on the creator of the cube, because they have all sorts of different themes depending on who's made them, as every single cube built is probably unique. Often, it's all about power, allowing you to put all of the most pushed and powerful cards in the game's history together and play them, often able to use cards that are banned as well. Or, the cube will have some kind of little theme, like commons only, rareless, or like removal free, to name a few that I've heard of. But one of the simplest reasons for building a cube I've ever seen is due to excess. Do you have over a playset of that insane card? Well, you can stick the spare in a cube and play it more. Do you have one of that ultra and you don't want to go out for a playset to run the deck it's in? You can stick that in the cube. After you know what you're dealing with, you should probably check what the handouts are for the cube, as the creator of it is probably the person who's going to dictate those things. One of Cube's biggest strengths is that it mixes constructed and draft into one little neat package. As every card is handpicked to the point where the correct picks makes you build something you could build in constructed, but you still get the very fun part of the draft that many people enjoy. That's the reason why I definitely suggest it to anyone who wants to mix up the game a bit if they're feeling a bit tired of the slim variance between block versus harmony that exists, as they can end up being a drag once their tier 1 decks are discovered. But a discussion like that is for another video. Now you know the basics of Cube, I'll be off. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Hey, I know this was a short episode, but I didn't want to get into building your own cube properly as I haven't had the time to do that so I can give examples yet, but I wanted to create something. I'll also say that I'm going to be changing to a fortnightly release schedule as I'm going to run out of things to talk about if I keep going at a weekly basis, and it lets me work on the videos for longer, meaning that they'll be higher quality. Thanks for understanding guys, and I'll see you around.